You know what? Before all this, no one's commented on my haircut yet.
You had a beard. You had a beard in the first one.
I had a full beard.
Full beard.
Then I cut it off. Mustache, just mustache ride going on. And now I'm back to a short beard, and I got a haircut.
You got a haircut. Very nice.
It's pretty good.
Do you like it?
I do.
Thanks.
Darren, why didn't you get a haircut?
Because I'm trying to grow it out because I was butchered.
I had some people over a couple days ago, and Darren was over, and we're just all talking. And then at some point, someone mentions to Darren about a haircut, and he starts off like talking about how something happened to him that was the worst thing, and like
it was very traumatic.
You're going to think of like disease or a family member dying or something, and it ends up being a haircut.
A bad haircut, a really bad haircut.
To the point where, can I say this? To the point of how
disruptive it was to my regular daily routine in life. Yes. Like, so I couldn't sleep or piss or shit or for like months.
For
months.
You couldn't jack off for months because of your haircut?
Yeah, it was like a hose that like somebody burned it sunlight.
And it's because of a haircut.
You're the most f***ed up person I've ever met in my life.
Yeah, well, I'll take that as a compliment.
Yes! Yuck.
So I picked another movie for today. One of our all-time favorite classics.
The Evil Dead.
The Evil Dead.
First one.
The very first one. The very first Evil Dead.
What about the second one?
I love the second one. The second one's my favorite.
The second
one's my favorite.
Second's my favorite.
I agree.
Evil Dead premiered in Detroit, Michigan on October 15th, 1981. It currently holds a rating of 7.5 on IMDb with 161,894 votes. There are many very interesting stories about Evil Dead, and to hear them, I suggest you pick up either Bruce Campbell's autobiography, If Chins Could Kill, Confessions of a B-Movie Actor, or The Evil Dead Companion by Bill Warren.
You can't bury Shelley. She's a friend of ours.
Ah, she's dead.
Budget of this film was $350,000. In theaters, it went on to make $600,000 domestically and $27 million overseas. Stephen King called it the most ferociously original horror film of 1982, which helped it get distributed. This is the trilogy that got me into horror films and wanting to make movies.
But everything dies. And it was about time that character dies. Because if you overdo it, people just get tired of it.
People don't get tired of
I get tired or Evil Dead.
You're not really a fan.
I get tired of humans.
Holy shit.
I get tired of you.
It's such an ugly car. I love it. I love ugly cars. I don't know why.
It's not a special car. You couldn't give those f***ing cars away.
I'll go to hell. I'm not honking at you.
Is this remastered?
This Blu-ray is released by Anchor Bay. It's fantastic. It's got 2 discs with like tons of special features. When you watch these movies on VHS and then you see them restored, because on VHS the color's so washed out of them.
My first time I saw it was a bootleg copy.
I saw Evil Dead 2. It was the very first horror movie I saw. I love this movie. I can honestly say that without a doubt, Bruce Campbell is my favorite actor. I sent him a birthday card when I was in high school, and he sent me back an autographed 8x10 saying, "Hey Frank, thanks for the card." I was like, that's so cool.
It's pretty nice.
You know, I spent $1 on the card. He's probably spent more on shipping in his picture. You didn't have to do that. That was cool.
I like number 2 better. Number 2 is actually what brought me to you back in high school.
That's right.
Number 2.
It was on the bus, and then I was talking about Evil Dead 2, and you kicked in, eh?
Yeah.
Come on. Hey! Hey!
How many times have you seen this movie?
This one?
Yeah.
Not as much as Evil Dead 2.
I could say I've probably seen this over 150 times. This movie got me. I'd be like, there's this movie, it's wicked, you should come over and watch it. And I actually just wanted to watch the movie, but then I was like, alright, well, I'm not going to say no to this, right?
I've experienced that.
But then I got a bad haircut.
Wiener wouldn't get hard for like a year.
God, look how young he looks. There's like not a wrinkle. I love Bruce's butt chin. I'm a big fan of it.
He doesn't have a butt chin.
Yeah, he's got a dimple. It's a butt. It's a butt.
I bet you Bruce Campbell's chin could take on Jay Leno's chin in a boxing match.
Ooh, a chin off.
May the best chin win.
Tree rape. I always thought the tree rape scene was so weird. Like, the evil is using a tree to bone her. The tree branches are going up some stuff.
Ooh, tree branches and ants. All kinds of bacteria.
Oh, you know what's next. Uh-oh.
You will die like the others before you. One by one, we will take you.
Do you see Evil Dead 2 first?
I believe I went to Jumbo Video to the Horror Castle, and the cover jumped out at me so much I got it tattooed on my arm.
That's right.
That tattoo is at least 15, if not 16 years old, man.
I have an Ash tattoo that Bobby did.
Ooh. Ah.
It's pretty good detail on there.
One of the this VHS, comes with a journal that was kept by Josh Becker, who did the sound. You want to talk about going through a rough time making a movie. Wednesday, January 6, 1979, Josh Becker writes, "I'm going insane. Nothing makes any sense. I can't keep my mind focused on a single thought. My mental processes have no continuity at all. I just want to have one uninterrupted day of thought. But Book of the Dead will not end." That's what they originally called the movie. It's almost like making mulch.
Yeah, 10 years, a decade of work.
Yeah.
And rewrites and reshoots and weather permitting. Oh my God.
Well, sometimes you have to reshoot when you can't get the proper responses from your actors.
From who?
I don't know. One guy sprayed with blood wasn't enough, and he's like, "Oh, I can't do it again. I got the flu.
Pneumonia!
Oh, I got
pneumonia
from all the blood you put on me." And then I got black to my shoe.
I was sick for like four weeks. And you know what? In Bobnoxious Halloween Baby, this finger right here, I sprained that during a scene that was never used in the fucking video. And every single winter, when it gets cold, this finger on my prominent hand aches and burns. And it hurts. And I can't even make a fist.
Can you jerk off?
Yep. With my left hand, but now with my right.
So wait for that hair to grow back.
Why is the ash going? That's the first version of twerking right there.
Look at the fucking scar. Like, it's so funny. It's all
just a
different.
scrape.
It's all different.
Yeah.
It's like somebody just went like this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Here's your makeup.
Favorite Bruce Campbell movie that is not part of the Evil Dead franchise?
I have to say a series more than a movie.
What series?
Probably Bristol County.
Is that where you're from?
No, ma'am, that's who I am.
I thought you would say Bubba Hotep.
Nope. Ooh, that's a good one.
Or Alien Apocalypse.
I'm kidding, it's a joke.
No.
CRIMEWAVE.
Yeah? CRIMEWAVE? Yeah.
Love it.
Really?
It's quirky and stupid and just over the top and low budge, but
Well, of course, the perfect woman's not just gonna walk into my life. Gee.
I really enjoyed it.
I love CRIMEWAVE, yeah.
It's funny.
I don't remember what year it was.
What?
You and I went up to Toronto to meet Bruce Campbell.
Right.
It was for his second book, Make Love the Bruce Campbell Way. So prior to going up, I watched this thing online. Bruce Campbell talks about the time he met William Shatner.
Yes, I was a Star Trek fan, and I met him at a convention. But I'm not going to go Star Trek because he's going to roll his eyes. And let this be a lesson to you, anyone who meets a pseudo-celebrity. Don't hit him with the obvious.
So I thought, you know what? I'm going to do that to Bruce Campbell. I'm not going to bring an Evil Dead movie.
You brought up CRIMEWAVE.
I brought CRIMEWAVE. So I got this copy from Japan. So he's promoting his second book. I go up there, I buy his first book, the autobiography. Me and Bobby were like, man, this lineup is fucking long. Let's go for a drink. We'll go walk around. We'll come back when it's not as busy. We come back, it's even busier. So now it's an hour after the place should have closed. Bruce Campbell's still there signing autographs because he's just that cool of a guy. Bobby and I are like the last two people in line. So here I am going to make conversation with him because I brought CRIMEWAVE. So I hand him my book that I just bought, the autobiography. He signs it, and then I hand him CRIMEWAVE. He picks up the DVD, he looks at it, he goes, the f*** is this? And I'm like, I go, it's your movie CRIMEWAVE. And he looks at it and he goes, where did you get this? And I'm like, well, it wasn't easy. He goes, yeah, I bet. And he goes, I guess and he goes, name, date. And every other one, it's like, yo, she bitch, let's go. You know, all quotes. I get name, date.
Yeah, but you know what?
Let me finish the story.
All right, continue.
Can I finish the story?
Continue.
So I leave the place. And I think, wow, that really didn't go as I had planned. And I took Bruce Campbell's advice. What the f*** went wrong? Well, I get home, I open up the autobiography, and I start reading it. And it gets to a chapter that goes, CRIMEWAVE was the worst experience of my life. I've taken it off my resume. It made me rethink my whole career. It was a horrible nightmare. And here I am, handing him the one DVD I found and bringing it in front of his face and saying, it's your movie CRIMEWAVE, as well as handing him the autobiography like I f***ing read it. Wow, that's an epic fail.
Oh, you bastards. Why are you torturing me like this? Why?
I moved on, and then you stepped up, and he was asking you about your tattoos, and he was getting in conversation, and I was like,
yeah, because you were that brought him the CRIMEWAVE.
I know. By the time, I'm like, what did I do wrong? I don't get it. You want to explain what Fake Shemp is?
Basically a stand-in, right?
That's right. When the Stooges were doing their episode and Shemp got sick.
Curly got sick. Curly was the
Shemp was in the Stooges.
No, Curly was in the Stooges. Oh my God. Curly, Larry Moe.
Shemp was in the Stooges originally.
No, you don't know what you're talking about.
I do.
It was Larry Curly Moe.
It was Shemp when the Stooges
was originally in the Stooges. Well, don't roll your beautiful blue eyes at me.
I'm trying to tell you. You keep interrupting me and asking the same fucking question.
You're too loud. Larry, Curly, and Moe.
No.
What the f*** are you talking about?
Okay, I'm going to settle this once and for all.
Shemp was a substitute.
Just shut.
You're annoying.
So here it is. Moe Howard and Larry Fine were mainstays throughout the ensemble's nearly 50-year run. And the pivotal third Stooge was played by, in order of appearance, Shemp Howard, Curly Howard. Shemp left to pursue a solo career. He was replaced by his younger brother, Jerome Curly Howard.
Oh, he was
in
gold.
1932.
A golden, fat little nugget.
Curly suffered a debilitating stroke in May 1946.
And Shemp took over.
And Shemp returned until his death of a heart attack on November 22nd, 1955. Film actor Joe Palma was used as a stand-in to complete 4 Shemp-era shorts. The maneuver thereafter became known as the Fake Shemp.
There we go. Boom! Get it?
Yeah, well...
I love that old stop motion animation. Something about it looks f***ing wicked.
Yeah. It's so real. It's so...
It does look real. It looks creepy.
Gritty. It's kind of off-putting a little bit.
You know what's so brilliant about this scene? There's a sound effect for everything. Like that clock. It's like... Womp. Womp womp. It's just so filled with sound. Makes it seem a lot bigger than it actually is.
So over the top.
Listen to the sound effect when he pulls the stick out. Did you hear it?
Sounded
It's like pulling a cork out of something. Yeah.
Bottle.
Yeah. Is that how your finger sounds now when you use it?
Yeah, because of you, and you didn't even bother using that footage.
Probably did a shit job in it.
I had a fucking broken rib while performing in that. The whole goddamn time. My fucking 10th rib, right here, was broken. And I
never went to a doctor.
And I did all
How
my
do you
stuff.
know your 10th rib?
Because a year later, I went to the doctor and I have x-rays, and I could show you the x-ray. It's a fracture of the 10th rib on the left side.
Okay.
Very painful. Very painful.
I also love this ending, how the demon's all to explode right on his face. Oh god, having to wash all that corn syrup out of your hair. Remember that shit?
Yeah, but I don't want to complain.
It would be so unlike you to do that.
This is exhausted. That's how I feel after every one of these episodes, having listened to Darren for 2 hours. I just go, oh.
Until he finally went hopelessly mad. Those are the two ultimate effects of this thing.
Evil Dead!
Classic, always good. Never gets old. Because of what it did for the genre. It's hard to be unbiased, but 10.
Huh!
Awesome.
I think Evil Dead 1... 6.7? I'm just saying.
6.7?
Yeah.
Evil Dead 1?
Yep.
You're fired from the show.
No.
I give it a 10. Definitely 10 out of 10. It changed the world of horror. You don't see a last survivor as a man. It was always a woman. It was over the top glory. Sound. The sound in it is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Out of all those older films, this one stands out as utilizing sound the most. The camera work, you know, where the camera's always swooping in and over cars and through windows and above on rafters in this little movie that a bunch of people got together and made. For the money they had, and their actors left them after they did their commitment and they were over their time, and they had to get stand-ins and other people to come in.
I didn't know. I didn't know all that.
That's what fake shemps are. Fantastic movie. 10 out of 10.
I agree.
I love it.
From our discussion as of late, I'm going to crank it up to maybe, considering the budget and the lighting, to maybe an 8.3. Take it or leave it. I don't even have one more gummy. I don't care. Epic J, Bobby T. Halal? I guess we're done. Thanks for watching Blood, Guts, and Booze.
Make sure you subscribe.
Leave us a comment. Tell us what movie you want us to watch. And in the end, we'll take it into consideration. We might not watch any of the shit you guys want. Thanks for watching. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers.